Rom's here, coming to you live from Surprise in Arizona. Hope you're having a super fantastic sparkling day. Welcome to Before the Dirt Nap podcast number 1921, Self-Care Sunday. Yes. We had rain today. I am super excited. We got rain today. We had thunderstorms. We had hail. And when I took Zeffie for her walk this evening, just after we got back in, I'm busy washing my hands and I stopped and I listened. It was raining again. So it's been kind of on and off all day. But we've just been having a nice quiet day, sorting through boxes. I did a pile of I had a box that was kind of irking me. It's one of those boxes, every time I looked at it, I got a little upset by its contents and stuff. And so that box got destroyed today. I shredded everything in it. My recycle bin is about 3/4 full of shredded paper. And now I have to find some stuff to put in on top of it, because if I go and put it outside and they get the rain again, usually when we get rain, we get a lot of wind. And I don't want the lid flying open and having confetti being put all over the neighborhood from all the shredding we did today. So that's my, as soon as we finish here, I've got a box. As you can see, one is missing. I've got the box below that, and I've had a quick look in there. There's a lot of magazines in there, so a lot of those can go in there and help weigh down the shred. And then I have some broken down boxes that I can put in there as well, and then get that outside. And what was the other thing I was doing today? Hang on. Nope. There's a notebook I'm missing right now. This one. And last night I got to watch Dr. No, because it is November. I didn't get to watch Dr. No on Friday, which was November 1st, because I had to finish this book for the book club for the next morning. So I took that time to do that. So last night, I just whacked myself in the head. So last night I got to watch Dr. No with Sean Connery, 1962, very first James Bond movie. I love my James Bond movies. Although I used some discs that I haven't used in the past. I have this, I should have bought it. I'm going to bring it in tomorrow night. I have these books that were the first 50 years of James Bond. So anything that came after that is not in these books. And so I was in the silver one, which is the first 25 years, and it's got two books. One's silver, one's gold. The silver one is the first 25 years. The gold one is the next 25. And so I pulled Dr. No as a Blu-ray. I put it in there. But the sound was really off on it. Kind of distracted, because every time they had action scenes or movies or something, action scenes or music or anything where it was not dialogue, the sounds were really loud, and I'm like on the volume, and then I had to turn it back up so I could hear what they were saying. So I was constant, and I'm like, this did not happen last year. So I'm going back to the ones that are in my my binder that I had in the RV with me, and I'm going to go back, and tonight we will be watching From Russia with Love, which is the second movie that came out. And we'll be watching that. It's from 1963. So we'll be watching that one tonight. And it'll be from my binder instead of from the collection, the 50-year collection books that I have. So yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing tonight. We're going to be watching From Russia with Love. So as soon as I finish, and I hope everybody got to turn their clocks back, except for those that are in Hawaii and Arizona. Of course, for us, it was just another night. Even Zeffie knew that we had gone back to, she comes and starts bugging me at 5 o'clock for dinner, as well as she is so funny now. Right now, she is really, really funny. I don't know what's going on with her. There, she's laying behind me. I don't know what's going on with her right now, but 5 o'clock comes, she's coming and bugging me for dinner. And I go out to the kitchen, and I like giving her a dinner when we get home from the walk. And I go out to the kitchen, and she's like and she has 2 bowls. And they're each on their own stands. They're from a set, but they're each separate from each other. The water one she can't move, but the food one, she will knock that out of the way. And it's all sitting on a big green silicone mat, so nothing goes. And so if she spills any water, it's got lips. It's got little lips on it and all that, a little edging on it to stop the water spilling over and that sort of stuff. But she will move the food bowl out of the way and get anything that has fallen from her food bowl. No matter where it is. So she cleans up around it. And then if she's really desperate and really hungry, she starts licking the lid of her of her food container because I have a scoop on there and I put it on upside down and all the dust on it falls onto the lid. So she goes and knocks the cup out of the way and licks the top of the lid until I put food in her bowl, and then she's immediately starts eating. And I'm just like, this is not like her, because normally she will wait until she'll leave dinner until we've gone to bed, and then she gets up like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and goes out and has her dinner. So yeah, and she's eating her breakfast almost as soon as I put it down as well. Although I put it out before we go for a walk. We go for a walk, we come back home. Rather than going outside and doing her Zooms in the backyard, she goes over to her food bowl and starts eating. But with her walks in the mornings when we're out there, she's like trotting along. She's out in front of me, although on a loose leash, which I kind of appreciate, because normally she's out there like this, and I'm actually able to walk with the leash with my hand by my side instead of out here. And then the moment we turn to come back home, she starts walking like an old dog, just very slow, and then she'll just stop and just stare off at nothing. And then all of a sudden she'll hear a sound of another dog coming or people coming, and all of a sudden she's like, and she starts trotting off again like she normally does. And then as soon as they get past us, she checks to make sure they're gone, and then she goes back to this old dog. I don't know what she's doing. And then tonight when we're out for a walk, she did the old dog walk the whole way out and the whole way back. And I'm like, what is with you? And this old walking like an old dog. And normally she comes in and goes racing to her mat, and tonight she just walks over to her food bowl and starts eating. I don't know what's going on with her. But maybe I do. I did refresh her lavender on her collar. She has never had any flea and tick medication or treatments of any kind. The only thing that I do for her is I take her collar off, and on the underside of the collar, where it sits on the back of her neck, I put a drop of lavender and a drop of frankincense on there once a month, on the first of every month, and then put her collar back on. But no, she was doing that before I did that, playing the old dog. And I'll just like look at her and go, really? And then if I start trotting, if I start doing like a little slow jog thing, just a little faster than a walk, but not quite a jog, then she picks up and she's like, this is fine. And she'll run next to me. Normally now I'm walking like this with her behind me. It's just the weirdest thing. But what can I say? She's, I don't know, going through something right now, but it was kind of funny. I don't know. I've got to figure it out. Yeah. I don't know. I play with her, give her lots of love. She used to sit by the door every day with the door open. We had the door open all day today, even when it was hailing and raining. And go check my Facebook page, because I did a live today when it was hailing. It was really weird. It was raining like it was like pouring down rain in the front of the house. Out the back, it was hailing. We had hail in the backyard. We had none in the front yard at all. Weird. My front yard and my backyard had 2 different weather systems. It's the craziest thing. But, it was all part of the self-care thing, because today when I got up and I stepped outside this morning, it had been raining and there was that beautiful, fresh, just rained smell that was out there. I was taking deep breaths, which is always good because it helps relax the body and everything else and oxygenates the body. And then after it had been, and got to go out and dance in the rain a little bit today, and it just energized me. And I got this box, which is always, whenever I've looked at this box, I'm like, yeah, I got to shred that box. And I've been putting it off. I finally did it today, and I am so happy that I did it. It was like, whoosh, this big weight got lifted off me. And surprisingly enough, as I was going through this box and making sure it was all what it was supposed to be, and there's nothing else mixed up in there, and shredding it, I didn't feel any emotions towards what was in the box and the events that occurred for the stuff that was in the box. It didn't bother me at all. And I'm so like, okay, all right, we have passed that. We have, because I haven't spoken about it for years. And we're now past it. Yay. It's no longer has a hold on me or anything else. It's sitting in the trash can. It is going out tonight. As soon as I get into this box down here, which I know has magazines in it, then I can put some more broken down boxes in there as well. And you're probably going, but hang on, aren't you moving? Don't you need boxes? No, I don't need boxes, because most of the boxes I have are being damaged in moves, and I want them to come in, and they're going to have to come in and pack everything, because they have to inventory everything for customs. So they have to be able to say, this is box number, blah, 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 blah. And in this box is blah, 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 blah. And the box and whatever is on the packing manifest has to match what is going to be in the container. So in order for it to clear customs. So they have to, so the mover, because it's international move, they have to itemize everything that goes into those boxes, and they have to be able to, and if somebody pulls out a box and goes, what's in here, they need to have the paperwork to back up, here's this box and that's what's in there. If it's all books, they just put books. But if it's like kitchenware, they've got to itemize, this is from the, cutlery, cooking utensils, whatever. They've got to itemize the stuff that's in there, which is kind of cool, which makes it easier for me to unpack. And for when they deliver, I can stand there with the manifest and they tell me the box number and I go, yep. And then I tell them what room to put it in. Most of the stuff's going to go into the kitchen anyway. So, and I may already have a couch. So my parents have friends moving in with them until they're moving back. We've got friends that are moving back to England, and they're going to be staying with all their stuff is being packed up by the movers and taken away. So they're going to be staying with my parents until it's time for them to fly back to England. And they have two pieces of furniture that left. One is a double bed or double / full size bed, which Mum thought would be great for guest room for me. And I says, no, I need at least a queen. Knowing the size of the Brahms family, a double, and knowing from my own personal experience with the Brahms, sleeping on a double is not going to work. As much as I would like to have a bed already there when I get there, it means I've still got to go buy another one, but I need at least a queen, and this one's not. But then they also had this couch that they had put out there, and people said, oh yeah, we want to come see one, and they never showed up. So now they've got this couch left. And so Mum and Dad said, would you like it? I said, let me know what the price is. And it was purple. Yes. They sent me a photo of it, and I'm like, my reaction back to it was, it's purple. Is it comfortable to sit on? What? And they told me, oh, it's 5'6", in length. And I turned around and says, is that from armrest to armrest or inside armrest to inside armrest? And found out it was the outside armrest to outside armrest. And I think it's a little shorter on the inside because it's got these nice curled arms on it. It's going to be a great reading chair, I can tell you already. So I'm kind of excited about that. I just got to wait to see what the price is. And I said to Mum and Dad, I said, well, are you going to have room for that when I get down there? So yeah, we'll just put it in the third bedroom, and that's the room they're turning into an office for me to work at when I get down there, so that I can so I've got somewhere to work. So I'm kind of like appreciative for that. And I says, yeah. I said, okay, it's going. I says, yeah. And if I'm in the office working, Zeffie's going to be on that couch. Zeffie's going to claim it as hers. So I already know that Zeffie's probably going to claim that couch, but maybe she'll share. Maybe she'll share, but it's only like a two. It's and that Mum and Dad said it was a 3-seater. It looked like it was a 2-seater. I'll find out when I get down there. And it's got 3 cushions across the back, so it's got 2-seated cushions, and then it's got, I think they said 6 like big cushions. And my mum said when she sat on it, she had to have 2 cushions behind her because it's so deep. And I'm like, yes, I love those deep couches, and I like deep couches because they're comfy to lay on, and great for reading because you can curl up on them and read. Sometimes you get the skinnier couches with the skinnier seats on them, and you kind of feel like you're cramped when you're curling up to read. But this one, like, yes. So yeah, I may have my first piece of furniture. Mum's just got to get back to me with what the price is, and then she can go get it out of my account that's in New Zealand. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, so I was kind of excited. Yay, my first piece of furniture down in New Zealand. Yay. I still got a lot of work to do here. A lot of stuff needs to be done. So I am out of here for the day. Tomorrow evening, I will be on later because I have my my course that's on every other week. So that's on tomorrow. And so I will be on at 7:30. No, hang on. 6:30 Pacific time. I have to convert times in my calendar now because my calendar is now on Mountain Standard Time, not on Pacific time. So everything in there is on Mountain Standard Time, and I have to convert. So let me double check. Yeah, 6:30 Pacific time tomorrow evening is when we will be on. We'll be on 30 minutes later than we normally are. So go out, have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we'll catch you guys